Right, you lot, Weird Games are back.
Oh, yes.
It's a big one today. It is Beauty versus the Beast. In our birthday tradition, Christopher got a little surprise today, which you might be able to see down here. Tom wanted to make up for the slightly embarrassing loss for the Eldar versus the Imperial Guard a couple of weeks ago.
Remember a few more rules.
And he bought a little big friend as well. So it's 2,000 points plus a Titan, effectively each.
Yep. Yes. Bit of a rumble in the jungle.
Rumble in the jungle, but not a rumble on the jungle. Rumble on our brand newly painted rounds of battle, which hopefully you'll appreciate because we had a hell of a lot of fun painting them. On commentary today, to break tradition, you have myself and Daniel.
Exactly.
Who are going to be talking about the throwing down.
And providing some, insightful and
absolutely insightful
real
tactics.
Yes.
Dan can talk about paint jobs. It's going to be great.
I can.
Right. They're going to talk about the...
I did.
Yeah, that's true. They're going to talk about the armies. We're going to be right back, and then we're going to be straight into it. This is not our normal battle report. If you want that, please check out our dozens of others that are knocking about. Some of them are actually quite good, especially the ones where I win, especially the ones where I win against Chris.
Once.
The ones. That one.
That one. I'm going to put a link.
Check out that video.
If you like this type of thing, do give us a comment so we know. And yeah, we're going to get on with it. See you in a second.
See you in the commentary box.
Okay, in order of size, we have an Armiger with anti-fly 2 when he's in his own deployment zone or objective, which will be quite good. We've got a Gallant for a bit of night melee goodness. We've got the Crusader for some heavy shooting. And we've got the Beast, Castellan Knight, with its stupid D6 plus 8, or whatever it is, with its thermal spear.
Too many shots.
Too many shots. So that's be fun, D3 shots with that thing as well. So that's going to be good. Then we've got the Lancer, ever reliable. If it can get into combat, it can do some serious damage, and it's got a 4-up invuln as well. And then the Warhound. This is a beast. We've got the Gatling cannon on it and the turbo lasers. Should be fun. They do normally get killed. I've got to be honest, none of them have ever survived a game. But damn, it's cool, and it's going to be great fun. Right, see how we get on.
So today we have 2,000 points of Eldar plus something special that magically appeared in the studio over the weekend. So first off, we have 2 units of Shadow Spectres. We have a unit of 10 Wraithguard with a Spirit Seer. Spirit Seer has the enhancement, the Weeping Stones, so whenever they kill something, I get a fate dice. We have the 2 Night Spinners because I couldn't be asked to paint up anything else yet, and that's like 400 points of army, and yeah, I know they're bad, but they might do something. Then we have 2 units of Warp Spiders, they're just good. We have the Autarch, who has the enhancement Fate's Messenger, as well as a fusion gun thing, Fire Dragon gun and Starglaive and hit first mask, so hopefully he can just kill something. Then we have the Avatar of Khaine, because the Avatar of Khaine apparently is very, 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 very good and is very good at taking out Lancers. Next, we have a unit of 10 Guardian Defenders with a Bright Lance and a Farseer. The Farseer has an enhancement. It is the one that means that I can't remember what it does. It's the one, I believe it's the one that lets me change a fate dice every turn, so I can actually use them, maybe, possibly. And then finally, the big boy, the surprise, the Revenant Titan, who is gonna absolutely slap. And definitely not just going to get shot off the table turn 1 by Tom. But yeah, so that is the beautiful Eldar with an amazing paint job on the Revenant Titan, thanks to, I believe, Will Tom as well?
Right. Should we roll off to see who goes first then?
Yeah.
We're just going to go straight to the players. I think we're about to go live, and I think we're going to let's see if Chris does his
Try and tested tactic.
I don't know if I can cope with this shoutcasting nonsense. Okay, I'll go. Oh.
That's a 2. That's also a 2. Now that's interesting. That changes
because
things.
Chris doesn't normally choose to pick a 2.
That's true. That's true. Normally he'd say 6. That is a 6. That's a very strong 6 from Tom.
Here it goes.
Oh, that's a 1.
Oh, that's a 1 that's come in.
Disappointing.
Nobody saw that coming.
No, I didn't see that coming.
It's a real turn up for the books.
It's an absolute turn up for the
Unbelievable
books.
turn up for the books.
Looks like the Grey Knights have shaken the Eldar more than we could possibly...
More than we could have possibly
Ooh,
thought.
Exactly. Chris has thrown a load of dice on the table
I
in
think,
anger.
Dan, they call those fate dice.
Ah, yes.
I think.
So I've heard.
Now, I can't quite remember exactly what you use those for, but I think it's nothing good from memory.
It's everything.
It's pretty much everything, and he gets to just sort of basically pick how he plays the
I
game.
do have a
That's what
question.
Chris normally does.
Oh, hang
but
on.
with his
I think
mind.
we have a question
We have
from
a
the players.
question. CP, what are we doing about CP?
1 each per turn.
One
Yes.
each per turn. Lovely stuff.
Same as
Now,
normal.
Dan, sorry, we were saying, and we should probably let these guys know, that it's a point for every wound dealt through this
Exactly.
game.
Okay.
There's quite a lot of wounds on the board. There is also going to be a random objective marker dropping each turn
Into a randomly decided
into a
sector.
randomly decided sector from 1 through to 6 in the middle of these lovely boards that we've got. And that's going to be worth 10 VP if you control it.
Move.
Exactly, 10 VP at the
Was it
start
go for
of your
Lalo
next
the
command.
Tyrant?
Absolutely.
I presume he's your warlord.
Nope. He's my warlord.
Hiding behind the thing.
Very interesting.
Yeah, because when he's my
That's
warlord, I
classic
get
Chris,
2 CP.
picking a
myself.
stupid one with
Okay.
his warlord and hiding.
That's
So
true.
he's just going to march.
I mean, Lalo the Tyrant, Dan, it's a risky one. You know?
He's clearly played this army before.
He has played this army before and he knows exactly what he's doing. That's the problem with Chris. That's why you can never write him off.
Because he reads the rules.
He actually reads the rules that are there.
And he's got this devious thing. He sort of thinks about what he's doing.
And I'm just going to go to the scores because it looks like we have turn 1 already.
Already
for
underway.
the Imperial Knights. They'd have had a CP each.
Yes.
So let's make sure we mark those up. 1 CP each. Chris isn't spending it,
Not yet, anyway.
but we should now be updated on the board. Lovely. Well, very interesting. Can you see what's going on here, Dan?
To be honest, at the moment, I think what Tom is doing is he's moving everything up the board
Now
quite
that
aggressively.
Knight Lancer has moved very aggressively.
Exactly.
He looks like he's just checking if he's got beads and if he's got range.
Yes.
Now this board actually is not tournament legal, Dan.
What?
I know, this board is slightly larger. Each of these tiles is 2x2, which means that in total we've got 6 foot by 4 foot, which is, you know, classic Warhammer.
Again, all very old school. It's
Very
based,
old school.
That's why we're doing points based off of wounds dealt.
Exactly.
We're going really back to, well, still keeping the 10th edition rule
It's
set.
moving quite aggressively now. Turn 1, there are no objectives yet on the table.
Exactly. So
Oh,
he's...
I think we're going to... Tom, do you want to give us an update on your tactics so far?
Basically, I'm out of range.
Wait, what?
There's not a lot more to it than that, Will. If I don't move forward, nothing's going to happen. That is essentially my movement. So all I've done is he's going to hide back here because I want him to pop up and disappear and try and survive. Lancer's had to move because he's only really good in combat. He's out of range with pretty much most of his guns. I think I can get a shot off now. He does have range on the Avatar. This will have range on some shots over there. And this doesn't need to move, I believe, because it should have all of the range. And
Yeah, you're like just under 30 inches.
yeah, everything's like 48 or 72 inches. So I'm fine.
So the question here, Dan, is
So should we do some
is
shooting?
Tom going to ruin Chris's birthday by immediately shooting at the new Revenant Titan?
Now, I think we all know what's going exactly through Tom's mind at this very moment.
He wants to.
Yes.
And you can see it in the player's face.
Yes,
Oh, I think we're in for our first shooting.
exactly. Oh, here we go.
Let's go straight to the players.
Exactly.
By half, right?
Yeah.
And these are T7, right?
T7.
And do they reduce damage?
No.
All right. He is going to put his turbo lasers into the Guardians,
Yep.
and then
The Wraith Guard, yeah.
the Wraith Guard,
Yeah.
and then that other unit of small fellas
Yeah.
are going to get hit by 20 shots from the Gatling gun.
Very technical.
Okay, I kind of want them to live, so I'm going to use CP for lightning fast reactions.
Okay.
Interesting. Lightning fast reactions, Daniel, is a classic. It's -1 to hit.
It's a classic
Let's
Chris
go
move.
to the dice can.
5 damage is enough, isn't it? For what? Yeah. So 2d6 plus 3 is what's going into the...
Okay.
I believe this is the turbo laser destructor.
Yes, it is.
Not good.
Ooh,
So that's 9.
it's a bad miss.
Okay.
It's not too bad. It's almost average. The +3 really came in clutch there.
True. Plus 3. If
hitting on
plus
3s.
he would have been.
Oh, no, it's
another
blast.
stat.
How many in the unit?
He can't
10.
wipe the unit, but he can still put a dent in those wraith guards.
I don't know, Dan. He has had a +2 from blast. That's a few 1s and 2s, but it's not. It's not normally what we see from Tom at this point, which is
No.
mostly 1s.
Exactly.
I think these are strength 20.
Strength 20 it is.
Yeah, there we go.
These will be 2s.
I did that wrong. Start again.
Oh dear.
+3. Okay. Right.
D3 +3. That makes a bit more sense.
Yes, 2d6 plus 3 was a lot for a turbo laser instructor.
Sounded pretty good.
I'll reroll that. Hitting on 3s.
Now that's a bit more like it for what we
Exactly.
expect from Tom.
Unfortunately, Tom has gone back to his previous tactics of not rolling well.
Now he has wounded with 3s. I think these are AP 3.
Yes, which is a lot. And with no invuln, this could be quite devastating for Chris.
This could be.
Oh,
That's a bad mess.
that's a bad miss.
Well, lots of damage. 2d6 damage it would have been, so.
2d6 damage probably does kill one
Exactly.
of those, but what Tom might not remember is that one comes back at the start of next turn.
Yes,
Let's go live to Tom with his next roll.
exactly. Yes.
Is this the one into the?
This is 20
defenders?
into the defenders.
You're -1 to hit these.
I believe what I picked up. That's 10, 5, 20. Okay. -1 to hit, yeah?
Yep.
Hitting on 3s, sustained 1.
Is that with the -1?
Hitting on 4s. So we'll get rid of these.
Not a bad
Have
piece
another
of
side
state
back.
Okay, so I think a 19 went through.
Yep.
Strength 6.
Okay, that's 2s. Oh, a few 1s.
That's all right, but there's a
What's
fair
the
few
AP
ones.
on?
AP
Tom's
-1.
general game without.
-1 puts me on 5 ups.
5 ups. Now, if Tom is
So
2 damage a
a
pop.
bit lucky here, he is
I
going to take
can
up.
do
Exactly, and that would be a big win.
That would be a big swing.
12 at a time before it goes to the autark. Not the autark, the Farseer. So -1, you said?
Yep.
5 ups. So that is 6, 7, 8 dead.
That's 8 that went down.
9 dead.
It's not a bad opening salvo, but I think that's all of Tom's shooting for this turn.
Well,
Okay. So I have this guy doing 8 shots.
or is it?
This is the Arminger into
picked a
what's
few more
left
things
of
than
that
guns.
unit. It's got range 48.
Yep.
They don't have fly keyword, do they?
No.
Okay. So it's hitting on 3s.
-1 because
4s. Strength 8, so 2s. Those 3
And
are
there's the classic
-1.
this one's 5 ups. And then boom. So
And that's some classic Chris rolling, is
Exactly,
what it
yes.
is.
Outrange the melter. Then we're going to come to the Knight Castellan.
So where do we
Knight Castellan.
we didn't know the Knight Castellan had some shots here, Dan.
Well, it has got its famed volcano lance.
So,
It does, and that's the D6
Oh.
plus 8 damage, I believe.
That's the D6 plus 8,
Volcano
8 damage. So I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of overkill here.
I hope so. Ooh, he's shooting the Titan.
He's shooting the Titan.
Let's go live to the players.
Exactly, yes.
devastating wound.
Yeah.
There's only 1 shot. And it misses. I've got 1 CP, I'm going to use it. It hits. Anti-type 4 plus, strength 12, so
yeah.
yes.
Cool.
That is -6, D6 plus
That's
1.
8 dice for save.
Thanks.
Oh wait, it was anti-Titan.
Anti-Titan.
Or is it dev wounds?
4 devastating wounds.
Yep, so I can't do that.
So D6 plus 1, 4, 7.
Yeah.
An early blow dealt.
Early blow dealt to the new Titan.
Exactly.
So I'm going to do the,
He's down to, was it 7 damage?
yeah.
He is down to 23.
So I'm going to do the Volcano Lance into the, do you want to do this?
What do you reckon's going through Tom's mind
I
at this
think
very
he's
stage?
thinking about if he should just one-shot Chris's new toy.
Exactly.
I think that's what's.
That's definitely
I think
what
that's
he's
what he's
going
thinking about.
Exactly.
Plasma Decimator
Let's
into
go back to Tom.
Go back to Tom.
here for, and then I'm going to do the Volcano Lance into that unit as well.
I did not see that coming.
So basically everything
Yes.
that I've got. So D3 shots of the Volcano Lance. One
Is that blast or?
is blast.
So you get 2 extra.
2 extra.
Still 10.
Hitting on 3s. Good. Strength 18. 2s.
Yes, so 2s.
-5.
Minus 5, no save.
So
Good
D6
rolling
plus
from
8
Tom.
on each one.
D6 plus 8 damage
Just
on
eight damage on each one. And what's he? So he's shooting at.
Plasma Decimator. D6
The Night
plus
Spinner.
3 plus blast, so it'll be 2 extra.
No, because it's blast. He must be shooting into something else. Maybe he's shooting into the
It's
into the
surely the Wraith Guard. Yes.
Yeah. 8 shots. Hitting on
Yes.
3s.
You're not rolling like you usually do.
Chris, that is very true.
Yeah.
Tom's not rolling that many ones and twos.
And I'll be honest, that's not really that fair, is it?
Now, I think some of this, Dan, might be down to the terrain conditions for the game today.
Potentially. I mean,
We're rolling on plastic today. We're rolling on molded plastic, and that actually makes a bit of a difference to players like Tom.
Exactly.
We're very instinctive.
yes, very instinctive. He tends to really go at it from an aggressive point of view.
He does. Now, it's not quite a Dan Stewart style where you're chucking the dice across the board.
Because I mean, that's again patented, tried and tested.
That is patented and tried and tested.
Sometimes doesn't always pay off.
Not always. Most of the time it does.
No, but most of the time it doesn't.
Yeah. I think he's got one last shot to do. Let's just go live to Tom.
Crusader, which has am I in range there? Oh no.
You could
Oh, could
probably
be.
hit the Avatar, but you can't hit them. Yeah, Avatar.
Can I hit them?
Yep, you're within range of them.
All right, so I'll do the Gatling into them.
Yep.
And then the thermal cannon, which is blast 2d3 into them, because that is, oh no, it's 24. So no good for that. Storm Spear.
Well, that's a tricky one. 24 inches. He just couldn't move up fast enough.
No. And that sometimes be the difference between winning and losing life and death in this game.
Absolutely. Now we do have to remember Chris does have some battle shots to make.
He does have some battle shocks to make this turn.
Storm Spear Rocket Pod. 3 shots. Hitting on 4s now.
Yep.
Good. 8 2s, so strength
Yep.
8. Yeah, those go through. -2.
-2, so 6 up for the regular guy. Nope.
No,
And
D6
then,
damage, but yeah.
yeah, that doesn't matter. It kills him. And then a 4 up in Vom. Nope. How much damage?
D6 for 3.
3. He is down to 1 wound.
Ah!
I think. I'll double check.
Now that's
devastating.
disappointing.
Yeah.
And he's going to be kicking himself about that.
Exactly. You know, he'll be probably ruminating on that for a while.
So I do have one thing left to go into.
Oh, he's got one thing left.
Yep.
Which is 18 shots of the Avenger Gatling cannon. It's 8. 3. Right, 18 shots.
Yep.
Hitting on 4s now.
Let's just
With the -1, yeah?
Yeah. Sorry, I don't know why it's yeah, 4s.
Pretty good.
Tommy's learned to roll.
There's 2 more 3s in there.
Oh, Tommy's not learned.
and that's a classic Tom zinger.
Tom Zinger
From what we've learned recently.
is classic Tom catchphrase.
Yeah.
And that's 2, so -2, 2 damage a
4 up
pop.
in Vom.
Yeah.
Now, if Chris had done
He's
the
dead.
tried and tested rolling one at a time, there's a decent chance that he would have survived.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost guaranteed with Chris.
And there's nothing. $36, so I should have declared it. So carry on. Right. That's it.
Okay.
That's
So,
that's
Tom,
my turn.
end of turn 1, how are we feeling?
It's pretty good. Pretty good. I've removed some little strategy things he can do and taken that big scary unit down a bit.
Very true.
But there's a lot coming back at me, so let's see what happens.
Over to you, Christopher.
So, first things first, we get one of these back.
I'm so glad I killed a lot more of them.
Then I guess we'll move.
Yeah.
So,
He's got to come over, and he's going to come, big boy.
we're
no point in
going
being
to
close.
advance with him
I'm going to advance.
because he has assault on his weapons, and when he advances, he automatically moves an extra 8. So he's got a 24-inch move.
Oh my good lord.
So,
Tapping into the power of his new toy.
Chris is tapping into the power of his new toy. So, ordinarily, Dan, the viewers don't get to watch the movement phase.
No.
But today, they get bothered by us all the way through the movement phase. There's probably no one left at this point watching.
I mean, you'd expect that.
You would. Now, that is a big model.
That is a large model, and this is why I'm kept firmly behind this iron cage.
That's true. Now, if someone was to head over to our Weird Wolf Instagram, they'd probably see the amount of gemstones that had to be painted on that model.
Took a while, didn't it?
Took a while. The rest of it, relatively easy. Actually, heads up, like, thumbs up to GW. Very nice model to build. Very nice model to build.
Well put together, lovely, but some revenge happening again.
Some revenge happening over here. Tom's alluding to the fabled matchup where the Avatar did he one-shot the Night Lancer down?
Yes, it one-shotted the Night Lancer, and Tom was very happy with that one.
He wasn't super happy with it. Now, Chris is actually moving a Night Spinner. Now, that's rare.
Yes.
I don't think I've seen this play from him before.
No, I think the lack of objectives has sort of befuddled him a little bit.
It has indeed. Now, at the end of this turn, we'll come back and we'll work out how many wounds were dealt. Do you think the Eldar can outscore the Imperial Knights this turn?
In wounds, you'd imagine it. You'd imagine it. But again, I don't really see many D cannons on the board.
I don't see many D cannons on the board.
That's
I
what
see
worries
a
me.
very reduced Spirit Guardians, but the big
Wraithguard.
Wraithguard, thank you.
For those who
On the
can't see the
board,
curse.
and they've only got 18-inch on their
Yeah,
weapons.
which I think they're still out of range.
From here, I don't see it. I don't see it. Now, Chris does have some dev wounds with his
Night Spinners.
with his Night Spinners, and he's
Which
probably
should come in clutch, you'd imagine.
should, and he's probably moved up like that because he's now no longer taking any indirect minuses,
Correct.
which is kind of nice. But I don't know. Can Chris come back? That was, although it wasn't a devastating term in terms of wounds,
It was.
it's taken out some of these pieces.
It was surgical. That's where I put it. Surgical from Tom.
Surgical precision. You know what was even more impressive?
Yeah.
He pretended he couldn't hit anything.
Exactly.
That's what he led us to believe.
Exactly. We were there going, oh, he's only got 2 or 3 guns. Suddenly,
An absolute salvo.
absolute salvo.
Chris is rolling for an advance here, I think.
Yes. We've always suspected
Oh
this
no,
guy.
sorry. This is the skitter jump from the warp spiders. This is even worse.
I mean, those have fly.
They do, and Tom just reminded me about the CPs. So I think we're going to cut to the players who are going to talk to us about an Overwatch that's about to happen.
Overwatch his little dudes because they've got fly keyword.
but you'll be wounding on 2s anyway. So.
Yeah. So it doesn't really matter. But it's 8 shots. So
Sixes?
6s. It's 1.
A 2.
Yeah.
What's the AP on it again?
Mine's 2.
Okay, 5 up in Vuln. There you go.
Thanks. I'm just getting rid of his fake dice. And he's got a melter on the top, so might as well roll that because, never leave anything unrolled, as they say. And I never fire the melter. It's just 1 shot. No, carry on, thanks. Cool.
We're going to do the same thing with the other unit. They
Some. They do now. The skitter jump. This is the minus. This is the negative. Is that there may well be some mortal wounds. Jump into the top down. They are going to cause
Mortal
absolute
wounds.
havoc.
What, to Chris's own?
To Chris's own units, yeah, but now Chris has 9 D6 flamers that are going to go and take up that little Helverin.
That's quite, yeah.
I think it's going to take him out.
Helverin, though.
Chris, are we ready for the shooting phase?
We are.
All right, kick us off.
We're going to start off with the Avatar. We are just within 12 of your
Yes.
Lancer. So we are going to fire our Lance. What is it called? We're going to fire Wailing Doom at you.
Yep.
I'm going to use a 6 fate dice. So I hit and get sustained hits D3
Okay.
for an extra 2. These are strength 16,
Toughness 12.
so 3s. That's 3 saves at -4.
So 4 up invulns. Oh. Yeah.
Cool.
Now, what I like for Tom is he did the one at a time rolling, the Chris Jones classic,
He's
and it
used
paid
his,
off.
He's used his own schemes against him.
Next, we're going to fire these 5
Yeah.
at Shadow
little-
Spectres at the Little Knights.
Armiger.
Actually, I'm just, that one. Just check that it's within range. Range is 24. Yeah, it's going to be one.
Yeah. No.
No. No.
No.
No,
Just
okay.
out, my friend. Just.
So we're going to fire those 5 instead into the little
Yeah.
one. So hitting on 3s.
Okay.
We'll re-roll on this. And then we're strength 6. So what toughness is that?
T10.
D10, so 5s. Re-roll on 1. That's 2 at -2.
So this is my 5 up invul, and then I have 6 up feel no pain.
3 damage each.
6s. No. Okay, so I'll take 6 damage.
Cool.
Puts me down 6.
Cool. Right, so we're going to
Chris seems a bit frazzled.
fire the unit 4 into that as well.
Okay.
So that is 5d6 shots with
Yep.
flamers. Yeah. That is 10 shots. 8, 9, 10. Strength 4, 6s. And then
Yep.
have wounds. And I can reroll one as Eldar. So that's just 2 feel no pains.
Yeah. Oh.
Dan.
Yep.
Yep.
That's Chris. That's Tom rolling. I thought that was a Chris roll for a second. I looked away.
So we're going to fire with this one.
Yep.
We're going to put the Doomweaver into the Lancer,
Okay.
and we're going to put the Shuriken Cannon into the little guy.
Yep.
So Doomweaver first.
Yep.
It's d6 plus 3 shots. I'll just get it out and make sure it is. Yeah, d6 plus 3.
Ooh.
8, 9. We can actually see you with part of our base. With our hole, so we're hitting you on 3s.
Okay.
And we'll reroll 1. Oh God, I've learnt rolling from you now. We're strength 7, so 5.
5s. Yep.
And we're twin linked, we'll keep that 6. But we'll reroll everything else. So
Chris is
that is
busy
1
here.
save, no AP, and the rest of devil wounds.
3
for those
extra
there,
sixes.
6s.
Yep.
And they're 2 damage apiece.
Okay, so 4 times. So that's 2, 4, and he's 6. So he's dead. Does he blow up?
Oh no, against the
Which one?
Lancer, this was.
Oh, I'll just do them again then because no, it's the same.
Same, 'cause it's death wounds.
So it's
So-
just 6 wounds.
So yeah, you need to roll 2 more to see if you can save them. It was 8 total.
No, you had, oh yeah, 8.
Yeah. So you need to roll 2 more. Yeah, so 8 wounds off him.
That was pretty good. Haven't seen that thing do anything like that
No.
before. That was unbelievable.
I think it did that in the first game I played against Warhound Knights,
and that was it.
and then it hasn't done anything since.
So that leaves. Oh, it just takes 8.
Yep.
Oh, so he starts with 25. Have we got any?
And now we got the shuriken cannons against the little guy. 3 shots, hitting on 3s. All hit, and 1 is sustained 1.
Sorry, who's shooting? Into the little guy.
Yeah, the second weapon it has.
Yeah.
Strength
what?
6.
10,
so
5s.
5s. And we'll
No.
use my reroll to wound here. No. Cool. Let's go on to these next.
You'll notice Chris obviously living a lot off his past victories.
That's true.
He's talking a lot of smack about games previously.
Games previously played, but not a lot of smack about this current game.
Exactly, which you can see that that's not good.
So him to him, yeah, T12. So 3s. 2 saves at -4. So 4.
This is where Tom would normally roll 1s.
But he,
There you go.
yes, he's back.
Four.
Could have been a lot worse.
Could have been a lot worse.
So 3 more he takes.
That's tough to take.
Okay, he's down to 14 wounds. That's all right.
That's all right.
That's all right.
As long as he sees one combat.
Tom can come back from this. Chris is shooting from the
He
auto.
gets 1 shot.
He's got a little melter pistol, this auto,
Yes,
which we don't normally like, especially when he overwatches and he uses a fake dice for a 6.
and typically he'll always do that.
He misses. Now that's
misses.
rare for Chris. but-
Re-rolling with his special
Yeah,
skill.
there you go.
I'm strength 9. Forest.
Now I did forget that Chris used lightning fast reaction, so he is only on 1 sequel.
Of
And
course.
once per turn, I can change a dice to a 6. So it wounds.
Of course.
Now Chris is just using Eldar Jam.
Eldar, well, I think he just makes this up and we just believe him.
Yeah, we should probably read Chris's rules.
At one time,
think it's what we
because he just, when he says things like, I can just have a 6.
Yeah.
Now he's moving on to the next 2 mover. He's building up to the Revenant Titan. He's building up.
Let's see where his head's at right now.
Okay.
Into the Lancer.
All right, okay.
So we'll start off with the good gun, the Doomweaver. That's 9 shots. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1. Wounding on 5s at strength 7.
Yep.
6 is a dev. So they're dev, and we're twin linked, so we might as well reroll these. No, so that is Feel No Pains, 4 Feel No Pains.
4 Feel No Pains.
Yep.
Right.
So that's 4 damage.
Okay, takes him down 10.
Then the Shuriken Cannon. Hitting on 3s. 1 miss, but 2 sustained. And then we're looking for 6s at strength 6.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll reroll 1 for Eldar. Nope. Cool. So I've got 2 more things to shoot. We are going to shoot the second unit.
Yep, second
into
to
them.
5, yep.
So that's 66 shots with flamers. That's looking a bit better. So that is 10, 20, 25 shots.
And this ignores cover, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, it's even if it doesn't, I'm looking for dev wounds anyway.
Yeah.
Which you won't get a save against. I'll double check though. Yeah, no, it doesn't ignore cover. But you won't get a save anyway, if it,
No.
apart from a Feel No Pain. 10, 15, 20, 25. Looking for 6s.
Okay.
Oh, there was 1 that fell out, and we can re-roll 1. Just take 3 damage, you get Feel No Pains against.
Right, so looking for 3 6s.
Two, so it's down to 4. And now the big boy.
Who's he going to shoot?
Well, we got several guns, so we're going to split them somehow.
It's very quiet in commentary corner.
Well, sometimes we leave it to the players, you know, especially in the shooting phase, especially when it's this tense.
It makes me nervous.
2 great titans of the game facing off against each other.
Beauty and the Beast.
Very good, Dan.
Well,
Very
we're just waiting for the Revenant Titan.
We want to see.
This is
get very
will it
excited.
have,
moment that
will it
everyone
have new model syndrome?
It might have new model syndrome, and that is a terrible affliction. Within the
I don't
community.
think it's going to do the
Was that
whippy
the
whip.
anti-Titan guy?
He does have. No, he fired. Who fired anti-Titan? One of them did. Yeah, he did. He did.
Okay.
Masterful work there
How
from
many
Tom,
misses do you have?
who is hiding which one is anti-Titan.
Oh,
It's a pretty clever move.
22 wounds or something. 24. T13. 5 up in Vol. 6 up Feel No
I
Pain.
mean, I could get lucky.
And if anyone can get lucky,
Exactly. There's
our
one man
Chris.
I know.
Got to remember, I'm giving you 1 turn.
Okay,
Just but please go for it though.
Tom, they're going, enjoy it while you last.
Well, no, I mean, look,
he's on 10. Okay, we're going to put a Revenant Pulsar into him.
Yep.
The second Revenant Pulsar into that guy.
Yeah.
And the Cloudburst missile launchers going into the little boy.
You couldn't let him live.
Wow.
Can't let him live.
Splitting fire. Well,
So we'll start off with
Two
the
different weapons,
Revenant
yes,
Pulsar into the
Yeah, let's do it.
Lancer.
Let's do it.
So he has 6 shots.
Yep.
Hitting all 3s. We'll use our reroll here. So that is 5 hits. Strength 14.
Yeah, so he's T12.
So 3s. They all wound. That's -3.
So that goes on to my 4-up invuln.
Yep.
How many damage each?
4 apiece.
Okay. So looking for 4s.
Yeah, he's alive.
Takes 4, so he's down at 6.
Yep. And I have realised that because I can't use the Cloudburst missiles, so he's going to be fine
Oh, why not?
because they don't have assault.
Wow.
But the other Revenant Pulsar into the guy at the back, hitting on 3s.
Yeah.
And wounding on 2s. Oh no, not 2s, 3s.
Yeah.
Strength 14. But I've still got my reroll to wound. So that is 3 saves on him at -3.
So he has a 5-up invuln.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't do my feel no pain on that. I'll do that in a second. Yeah.
Devastating.
I took 4 wounds on him, didn't I? So I've got 4 6-up feel no pains, which is fine.
Cool.
Charges?
Charges. I'm going to attempt to charge with the Avatar.
That's
it's a
12
12-inch charge.
It's 12, yeah.
He was just within 12 to shoot.
Does he have any fate dice to do this with?
I do.
Oh dear. Is this going to be a full-out fate
Have
dice
you used
offensive?
one? Oh no, 'cause it's a new
think
phase, right?
Yep.
It's a new phase. He can do what he likes.
He could put down a 6. That just means that Chris has to roll another. He's doing it.
Oh, this is
He's
what you love to
committing.
see.
He's gone
This
for
is
it.
what you love to see. This is
This is classic Chris.
He's not
Chris. You didn't call it. Roll another dice and say I'm going to roll a 6.
He's done.
Well, one thing.
enough.
I just need to see what it says for fate dice and spending CP to reroll.
Oh yeah. Do a quick rule check.
This is
Yeah, let's have.
so
Got a
to
quick rule check from Chris. This is just because he wants to see if he gets to keep his fate dice for the 6,
or
if he's going to have to reroll everything.
And try
I
and
think
get
it's reroll everything.
I think it's reroll everything as well, but it would be fun to see the double 6 made.
I would love to see the double 6 done. I really would.
Exactly.
I'm not going to lie.
Because if he doesn't make this, I feel like this is the moment where you'll suddenly see him switch into overdrive mode.
I think Tom's invul saves
Yes.
might well have actually won this game for him. There's a long way to go.
It
Again,
is.
it's about wounds dealt,
And it is just turn 1.
and it is just turn 1. And as soon as Chris starts picking off an individual knight, Tom's in trouble.
It's a big blow.
That is a big blow. He's frantically looking for the rules. And
Exactly.
good job we're doing commentary today, otherwise this would be Tom having to cut around it later on.
Exactly. So you're welcome, Tom.
Yeah. No.
That's a shame. That's a shame.
Other charges.
actually.
Other
Yeah.
charges.
They're gonna
Yeah.
do that.
What's that? 4. I think you're in. I think you're in. It's not a problem. Yeah.
And the other 4 are going to charge in as well. 10, they're in.
I think you can come around here if you want.
Quite a brave move from Chris there.
Yeah.
Now, the water spiders are not known for their prowess in
Yeah, but-
combat.
But he
there
does
might
only need to
be
do a
one
few
other
wounds.
charge.
Yeah, yeah.
Another charge.
Another chunk. Damn.
This the guy, fly guy.
I can't
Who's
even-
coming in?
I can't even remotely see it from here, unless no,
He's not going in with the
He's
Autark.
he's going with the
no,
other
He
he's not.
couldn't.
No.
One sec.
He wants to tie up that Night Lancer.
And I don't blame him. By keeping that Knight Lancer in
He advanced, he can't charge.
Just
Oh,
stopping
yeah.
the Knight Lancer from charging next turn
Exactly.
is a wise move.
It would be a massive, massive move as long as the Autarch sees out the turn.
Now,
No, that's a foot and a bit.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's it.
That's it.
So, combat.
Combat.
I'll fight
You
with.
should be able to kill it, I think. I mean, it's
Yeah.
pretty terrible in combat.
So, first we got Power Blade. We'll go with the big unit 5 first.
Yep.
We'll start with the Power Blades from the Exarch. 3 attacks, hitting on 3s.
Yep.
We'll use our reroll to hit.
Looking for 6s, I imagine.
Yep, looking 6s, strength 4. And we got a reroll to wound. That is 1 at -1.
So 4. No.
That is 1 damage.
Yep. So he's down 3.
Then the other 4 are, I'll get 2 attacks each. They are hitting on 3s. And wounding on 6s. Nope.
Sorry, hit back.
I get my other unit.
Oh yeah. Go on then.
3 attacks.
I thought that was it.
Hitting on 3s.
Yep.
We'll use my reroll to hit. Then these wound on 6s. Use my reroll to wound. And then we got 3 more in there. Hitting 3s. Wounding on 6s. Nope. Now you can hit back.
I don't
So
think I've seen
4.
rolls like this. Really.
Hitting on
Not for a
3s.
while.
This is
Oh, no,
This is
because I get to
astonishing to
re-roll
see.
a hit roll and 1 re-roll.
Yep.
Revenge.
Strength 6.
Yeah, 2-3.
So 2s. Re-roll.
AP.
AP nothing. Just 1
Is this
damage.
on the 4 or the...
Put it on the 4.
Okay. 2 light.
Not a bad smack back from the little knight.
in the little
The little knight who could.
Okay. And
Yep.
that's all go.
Yep.
So, lads,
Yeah.
how many wounds were you dealt, Tom? And Chris, how many wounds were you dealt?
Well, I've lost 7 of 9 and 18. So yeah, so quite a few wounds. 9 and 18, whatever that is. Yes.
9 plus 18, 27.
Yeah, 27. Thank you.
Points to Christopher in turn 1. And Chris?
37.
37.
Does
to
that
the
include the
Imperial
race
Knights.
guard you brought back?
Oh, no, wait. Plus wounds on this.
Yeah.
Oh, and it doesn't include the one I brought back. So 40... What was that? Another 47?
47.
So
So the scores going into turn 2 are 47 to 27. But we are due a random objective to drop.
Exactly. This could change
At
the
the end of my
tide
turn, he
everything.
vanishes.
he vanishes. Ooh, mysterious guardian. Ooh.
So mysterious. Right, chaps, can you roll us a dice? Just a single die. 1 to 6 for a random objective to drop down.
4.
2, 3, 4. That is the right-hand corner nearest to Tom in the middle.
What?
That one.
Here.
Yep. In the middle of that tile. 2 up, 2 across.
Okay. What 2? What do you mean? 2 inches up.
2 foot up, 2
2
foot
foot
across.
up. Okay. So 2 foot from here.
Apologies. 1 foot up.
So 1 foot up
Yep.
and 1 foot across.
Yes.
Okay, so it's right here.
Right there. Now that's worth 10 if you control it at the end of the battle round.
Yes, exactly. So it's going to be a big
There you
old.
Sat on it.
Tom has a slight advantage here, but that does mean that Chris can now focus fire his Revenant Blast.
Exactly. And there's
Okay.
a
So
big sword
my
that
movement
can come from
phase.
we know.
Yeah.
So he goes 14.
Yeah.
So he's going to ignore him, and he's just going to pop up here.
Now down, we're back into the movement phase.
Exactly. So it's a good thing that we're here to
Okay.
talk
fill
over,
the gap.
to fill the
Absolutely.
gap of whatever is going on.
Oh, I think we've got an Overwatch, so let's go back to the players.
Ooh.
Do you want to do that?
So I'm going to overwatch you with...
Yeah.
So 1 shot. Hits on a 6. Reroll for Eldar. And
So
once per turn, you can change a roll to a 6.
Oh, that's a hit with the melter pistol.
That's huge.
Strength 9.
5s. Just T12.
With a reroll for Eldar.
Oh. And that's a bad miss.
That's a bad. That's devastating. for
He's got
Chris.
to move up his 10 to get in range.
So we're back here.
Yes.
Oh, Tom's hitting stuff all over left, right. He's getting a bit excited.
He's going to bit the old Daniels about him, isn't he?
He's getting a bit old Daniels, but it's because he's winning.
Exactly. And quite comfortably winning. And he's getting you to use big robots to hit things.
He is. Now, the deep striking knight is a funny one.
Yes.
It is quite funny.
It's a really cool little stratagem.
It's not a strat.
Sorry, not a stratagem,
An
an
enhancement,
enhancement, which just makes it very, very fun. And it could be quite good to see that in a bit of a more normal scenario as well.
That would be. Now, we haven't had a lot of luck with Imperial Knights on the channel, and it seems like one of them may be taking a tumble rather soon.
We're about to see what this nonsense knight can do.
Well, he can't fit there.
No,
Normally, if you fits, you sits.
exactly. But you
So
can't sit.
Chris is. So we've talked about this a bit about screening and
Yes.
deep strike units. Now I've actually been working on a guide to deep strike recently, and we're going to have it's going to be multiple parts, but one of them is going to be talking exactly about this,
In
about
terms of
screening.
how to screen and stop.
Chris accidentally has done it.
He's because obviously he's not tried to. He's not really bothered about any kind of stratagem here at all. You can see he's just going to kill.
Now I think Tom's forgotten to do a battle shock, which he's now doing
Exactly.
with the armature, and the lance is going to do one. I think both of them have just failed.
Exactly. Which is, funny. It's just leadership
This is
6.
free CP. Nope, I bet free CP.
Free CP, but well done.
Oh, end of your movement. I'm going to use Phantasm.
So Chris is using Phantasm here for a CP.
So I'm going to
This can be used to quite
Irritating effect, as you found out.
irritating effect. Yeah, it's
going to move 4 inches.
Although saying that, he did gift you a bit of a gnarly position.
it's true. Oh dear. Now what I've done here, Dan, is ruined the.
Is he within range to shoot?
You've moved the scores a bit.
I have indeed. I've
you've-
messed up the graphics a little bit, Dan. That's what I've done.
It's all right, though. That's
okay.
Again,
That
that's why
one
we're
we
here
can-
to do a bit of silliness.
Absolutely. Dan, do you want to describe what's going on? while
I
I'm trying to fix
could.
this?
I mean, I would like to. Because if you look at what Tom's doing right now, he's absolutely slapped. Oh my gosh.
Why don't we go back to the players?
Let's go back to the players because I've lost.
You've lost it completely.
I've lost exactly what's going on.
All right, cool.
No AP.
No AP, 3 up saves. How much damage is it each?
2 damage each.
That's great. Use a fate dice. We use this 3 to save 1.
Okay. Yep, fine. Cool. Good. Another fight dice out. Let's go. So big guns never tire.
Yeah.
Can he fire his guns into that combat in the shooting phase then?
Yeah. You get -1 to hit though, unless they got I think blast. If they got
No blast.
Okay, cool.
So it's 8 shots hitting on 3s.
Yep. 4s
Fours.
because of -1.
Doesn't matter. I rolled terribly anyway. 2s.
Yep. AP.
AP -2, 3 damage pop.
2. Is this on the big or small unit?
Big unit.
Okay. So 3 damage. Minus what?
-2.
-2, 5 ups. No, 3 dead.
It's quite devastating again.
It's quite devastating. So this is the little Hellbrand, right? Into the guys next to him.
Exactly.
Got a melter gun left to shoot.
He's tearing through those poor little cherubs.
Well, Chris put them there as a roadblock, effectively. He didn't want the anti-fly into something that was actually going to do something good, but he had to commit 2 units to it, and that's never really where you want to be.
No, you don't want to be gifting 2 units to probably the weakest unit on the board. for Tom.
We're in with the Warhound. Let's go back to
Oh,
the
here we
players.
go.
To your big
Yep.
new toy. Sustain hits 1. Oh, sorry, no. D3 +3. For 1.
Okay.
4. Hitting on 3s.
Cool.
I can do my reroll. Doesn't matter.
Oh, you can't do your reroll because he's not.
Oh, he's not.
He's
So-
Imperial Titan. Not,
Yeah. Good point. Strength 20.
Toughness 13.
So threes.
That's the Tom I know.
So I've seen.
This is a return to vintage TW.
Exactly. Vintage TW rolling. And you
It's
know
two.
what?
but I don't. Do I have to? I have to. Yay!
Okay.
-3.
4 up invuln.
Tom spent 2 CPs here. Chris has got a 4 up invuln to try and make
Do I have any CP? No.
And Chris has got no CP left, so that is 2d6 damage going through with the turbo laser destructor. That's 7.
It could be worse. It could be worse.
It could be a lot worse, you know what, Dan? It could. And that's 2 CP just spent.
Exactly.
Put the remaining
He's got a Gatling gun. Let's
Gatling
go back to Tom.
into that squad there. So the Gatling gun's going into the, what do they call defenders?
Wraith Guard.
Wraith Guard. I should really know. Vulcan Mega Bolter, 20 shots. 4, 5. 20 shots, sustain 1, hitting on 3s.
Yep.
Oh my days.
He's back.
Back in action. And then I got sustain 1, so 1
Yep.
back. Strength 6, T7.
T7s to 5s.
5s.
2.
Yeah.
Any AP on this?
1.
So 3 up saves. Cool.
What a waste of time. Shouldn't have shot something else. So that's the Warhound done.
Yep.
Very disappointing.
So, yeah.
Knight Castellan's going to the big boy. He is going to put everything into. No, do you know what? I'm going to do something else. He's going to put his. I'm going to try and take out the Avatar of Khaine. I'm going to put everything into the Avatar of Khaine.
Okay.
That's a brave move.
Volcano Lance,
Everything of
D3.
the Warhound is really
For 3.
shaken Tom. You can see.
Yep.
Hits on 3s.
Reroll one of them.
Reroll 1. Yes, good.
Or I'd actually reroll for.
No, this is almost the curse of Tom on the channel. You see in a lot of our games, you'll be able to see 1s and 2s are quite prevalent in Tom's play.
And often at key moments, which is the upsetting thing for him.
It is.
You're not against me the other day. You did well.
It's true. He's up against the Avatar.
And I've already used my Fate Dice
Yeah.
phase. Yep, both through.
So it's D6 plus 8, so it's 16 already.
Okay, yeah.
Would be 8
Yeah.
plus.
8, half 4, so 12, so he's down to 2.
Right, so 2 shield breaker missile launchers. Oh, see, I should have put them into the anti-Titanic, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Hitting on 3s. Both hit. Strength 12, so 3s.
4s.
4s. That's just 1, but that's dev wounds. That's D6 plus 1.
That's
1. No, 2.
2, so yeah,
Yeah.
that's him.
Chris, is that still halved? D6 plus 1.
Yeah.
Dev wound, so it's only 1 wound.
No,
3
so
goes
3
down to 2.
goes to
Oh
2.
dear. Oh dear.
Doesn't explode.
Doesn't explode.
So that's all the remainder of his shots gone, because I said
Is that
everything
because
into
the
him.
+1 comes afterwards?
No, I think it was a D6 maybe plus 2.
Yeah, okay, Knight Crusader.
Yep.
He's going to put his Avenger Gatling Cannon in.
Tom's got some decisions to make here.
Yes.
Because he's definitely got the advantage. Is he going to press the advantage?
Because obviously I think the smart play here would really be to take out the rest of the little guys.
It would be to take out the rest of the chaff.
And he's
But
done
you've got to
well.
remember, then, this isn't a normal game,
No.
right? Where Chris isn't scoring secondaries.
No.
So Tom can shoot a Gatling blaster into that, into whoever he wants at this point, knowing that
True. Just
it's who's going to take the damage back off of them. It's not bad rolling from Tom today.
no.
It's
it
not
isn't.
what we're used to.
No, it's surprising. It's pleasantly surprising, really, because it's made a bit more of a contest out of this. I'm intrigued to see where Chris goes.
Oh, now there's the ones.
There it is. That's
There's
the
the
thing.
ones.
That's where we talked about crucial moments.
It's true. And
That
there's Chris.
is
That's Chris.
coming
all
back with a
over.
strong quadruple 5.
A
There.
very strong quadruple 5.
Einstorm.
He doesn't play the odds, does he?
No,
It's never the averages with Chris.
no, and I find that not fair. Not
He's
fair,
got
but you know what? It's always quite interesting to watch.
It is. Now, Tom's not stopping. There's more guns coming through here.
Yes,
There's also more ones.
more ones.
Oof. I think I can't. I don't think I got that.
I think so. That was a classic Tom cheat there.
Yes, exactly. just popping another 6 in there for a laugh. Oh,
Popping
there we
another
go.
6 in there. Tom was mistaking his Imperial Knights reroll 1 hit and 1 wound. You can only do it with one weapon, once for all of your weapon profiles, not once per weapon profile. You see.
That would be. I mean, that would be pretty broken.
Does make a bit more sense. So that's 1 more down. I think that's 2 left. It could be 1. It's quite hard to see from this angle.
Exactly.
Let's swap to camera 1.
And
Can we
see
see?
what's going on.
Thermal cannon.
It looks like there's 1.
Yeah.
It looks like there's 1 left. He's got a thermal cannon left. They're going into the Wraith Guard.
Right, and that could be big if he takes these out.
That could be big if they take these out. Let's go back to Tom and see what he's thinking.
No, they're not.
Shit.
So no melt at 6.
Okay.
So 4.
Yep.
Blast.
Yep, 1 extra.
Hitting on 3s.
Okay.
Good.
So 4 hits.
And strength 12.
One of those was a 2.
Sharp.
This is too polite.
Strength 12. Strength 12. So
7, so 3s.
Another classic.
What's the AP on
Throwing a
this?
2 in.
minus 4.
3.
-4 puts me on a 6 up. Cool. How much damage?
D6 each.
Okay. You need to roll them 1 at a time.
Oh. Do I?
yeah,
4.
because they're 3. Okay. 2 die. I immediately shoot back at you.
Yep.
An immediate shoot back
So
down
hit
is
on
pretty
3s.
strong.
It's pretty strong, especially.
That one's lethal.
Okay.
Especially from those Wraith Guard.
And strength 14. So yeah, 2 saves at -4.
Okay. How many? Sorry?
2 saves at -4.
2 saves at -4. So that
Yep.
puts me on my, I believe it's a 5 up.
I'll re-roll that.
Yep.
Yep, cool.
So that's him shot.
very
I
rare
think he
for
might have a heavy stubber, which will go into
Heavy
the
stub stuff.
little guy there
stub
at the
stuff.
base, the green guy.
Overlooked. Probably for good reason.
Forced to hit because -1, I'm guessing.
Yeah, one no, because he's already done his re-roll. His rapid fire 3 at 36, so I'd get another.
3 more, yeah. Yeah.
Doesn't matter. It's only
That
strength
wounds.
4, so that wounds -1.
Yep, fine.
So that's him done. Him done. Him done. Him done. Him done. So everyone's done.
Yep.
So it's an unfailable charge now into your
My
Titan
Okay.
with the Lancer.
Yep.
He will do tank shock.
Yep.
So I'll take 20 dice
Yep.
and I'm fishing for
So I'll remove 6 wounds.
8.
Chris, that's I'd let him roll it. Now Tom's been
12,
rolling very hot recently, which means that
14,
he's due a lot of 1s and 2s.
16.
You
And I'd
could get
rather
away with
him
one.
have them when he's actually using that big weapon.
20
in
dice, a third of them should go through as mortal wounds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
yeah,
Yeah, they
six.
absolutely.
They absolutely did, yeah.
Okay.
Not even Tom's rolling can
can negate
can negate
that
the
level
tank
of simple maths.
No. Okay. So you don't have any fight first shenanigans because
Nope.
they never do. So he'll go for 5 shots with Lance, which is lethal hits on the charge, I believe.
And Tom's making another rules blunder.
No,
Lance
no.
is just plus
Lance,
1 to wound.
each one to wound, which I don't know.
Oh,
I forget. Listen, I checked. On 2s.
yeah.
I do get a reroll.
Yeah.
And then strength 20, threes.
Threes, yeah. Plus one to
Plus one,
wounds,
so twos. And I get a reroll on here.
What's the AP?
AP -3.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up saves.
8 damage pop.
He's dead. He's very dead.
Oh,
does he
Tom's
blow up?
ruined Chris's birthday.
Oh, God.
Does he blow
Yet
up?
Oh, yes,
again.
come on, let's blow him up. Let's blow him up, that'd be hilarious.
No.
Oh.
Look, he's so happy about it as well.
I know, look at
That's-
him.
That's the thing.
He's been waiting for that for a
Tom's
long
so happy with it, and Chris is so sad.
Look at Chris's, poor Chris's face.
Poor Chris. His massive Titan is gone. There's
Exactly.
not even any room for it in the studio.
And you know what? Because it's been destroyed, he'll probably never use it again out of spite.
I think so, just like the Valkyrie. Now, if Chris picks it up from the base, he'll be all right. And that's gone. And that's a big addition to the wounds tally
Exactly,
for this game.
It
It might be quite a short one. Now, if we look at Tyke's feeling he's feeling some regret.
I think so. I think you can see a little bit of sadness in there.
Well, he moved him out of the way. He's going to kill his
Tom
warlord.
obviously keen to press his advantage at this stage.
I wanted my 3 CP and a 5 up, feel no pain. He ran away. I mean,
I hit you in combat.
with what?
With my warp spiders.
Oh, yeah, warp spiders.
I'm getting revenge. So, I 3 attacks from the Exarch, hit on 3s. I get 1 reroll.
Yeah.
We're
6s.
wounding on 6s with a reroll.
No.
And then the regular guy hits on 3s and wounds on a 6. That is 1 save with no AP.
3s. Yep.
Yep, cool. Do you want to hit back against the unit that hasn't hit you back?
Yeah. So 4 attacks hitting on 3s.
Yep.
And I winged on 2s, I think.
Yep. Please. Reroll.
Reroll.
Right,
No AP.
No AP, so 3 up saves. The regular guy dies, and we'll hit you with our swords with the other unit.
Yep.
So hit on 3s. All hit. Wounding on 6s. With a reroll. 1 save at -2.
Oh, 5 up. No.
1 damage.
It's down to 2.
Feel no pain?
Oh, yeah, I should really.
Very interesting approach using swords to try and kill a giant robot.
It's true, and it hasn't really paid off.
No.
There's been a bit of damage, but not that much.
No,
Let's cut back to Tom. While he, and there's more going on.
there's
There's more. So Tom's cheating again. He says that he's forgotten a charge.
but has he really?
And does it really matter at this point?
No, I think at this point he's doing a bit of overkill.
He is. Now there's a 9-inch charge from the big knight at the back.
Exactly.
It's going into the. Oh, and he does fail
He
it.
does fail it.
He doesn't have
no,
any
he doesn't,
CP.
no.
So that's it for his turn.
Exactly.
So, Tom,
So for some reason he's disappointed.
Let's cut back to Tom to tell us just how that turn went, shall we?
That turn went well, really, because I took out that big thing. I was a little disappointed I didn't make the charge over there. But I do hold that objective.
What's his OC?
It's about 105. No, it is.
It's going to be like 20 or something, isn't it?
It's quite high. 16.
Okay, yeah, I'm not getting through that. Cool.
So, Chris, what's your strategy going
Yeah,
into
what's the
your
plan?
turn 2 to win this one?
Win's not a word I'm thinking of right now. Revenge is the word I'm thinking of. So we're going to see what we can do. But yeah, I've got to take a load of battle shock first, though.
I'm sensing a shadow in the Autarch.
The lone Exarch is fine. The 2-man unit is fine. The Wraiths, which already gained back a guy,
I have to remember the count, though.
are fine. And the Shadow Spectres are fine.
Oh, there's some rolling.
Before we roll into Chris's turn 2, shall we just tot up the wounds scored this turn by the Imperial Knights?
Yep, so that was another, 23 wounds on the Titan.
Yep.
You got 14 wounds on the Avatar. 4 wounds on the Shadow Spectres.
Yep.
And another wound on the Warp Spiders.
Yep.
So,
and I took out some of these, didn't I?
Oh, you killed one of them?
I killed one of them, and then you brought it back, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how many
another
days? 3 wounds.
Yeah.
So I don't know what that tots up to. Were you guys counting?
No. I
Okay,
wasn't-
so it's
barely listened.
23 off the
Titan.
Titan, plus 3 from that's 26.
Plus 14
plus
to 40.
from the Avatar was 14 from that. So 30.
40.
40, thank you. Was that it?
Plus.
Oh, and
was it the
one of the little skitter jump dudes for a wound.
So I think that's
41.
41 in total. So it's 88 points to Tom, plus another 10 if he can hold that objective. But that remains to be seen.
And that's okay, because in turn 3, it's going to be 2 objectives dropping down on the board, Dan.
Exactly.
So there's still a chance for Christopher to do this.
And likely, Chris might roll another 4, and it will go in the
It's okay.
same.
There is a 60 wound deficit at the moment. So I think we're probably moving into Chris's movement phase, and
But,
he's
yes.
he's expecting to make a comeback here. So on the top down, we've got some Shadow Spectres moving up. They're hoping, I think, probably to get that last couple of wounds on
off the Helverin.
on the little Helverin. I think it's probably what's going on there.
I mean,
Tom's abandoned the game and walked off.
he walked off in disgust.
Is it disgust at the game, Chris? Dan, or is it disgust at himself?
I think potentially disgusted himself for, as you say, ruining Chris's birthday. He's only 30 once.
We've got quite a lot of movement, quite aggressive.
Yes. I mean, it is really Chris's only shot
Chris's only play here, I think.
is to try and do his
He's got to
some
take
utmost.
out at least 2 knights this turn.
2 knights or that Warhound.
It's got. I think, Dan, from my perspective, it's got to be the 2 knights.
Coming back, he's trying to make up for his running away.
Exactly. It is, well, the Autarch ran away and is obviously disgraced for himself. He's apparently going to try and fight a Lancer on his own.
Now, there is a melter pistol,
Yes.
and that will do some damage.
Yes. How much, we don't know.
Interesting that we've had.
Those ones will fall
We have had. Oh, and he's doing a fallback.
And
A fullback.
A
Interesting.
fullback.
I've got 2 CP at the
He got 2 CP at the start of his turn. Very
I'm
well.
going to spend one of them on Fang Retreat on that unit, so they can fall back, shoot, and charge.
So, Dan, that's another CP being spent by Chris on feint retreat, for fullback shoot and charge.
Classic Chris move.
Now, it looks like we're moving into the shooting phase, so we'll go back over to the players.
So we're going to start off with the unit of 2 that fell back.
Yep.
We fire flamers into the 2 wound guy.
Okay.
14 shots. 6s. 3 death wounds. So 6 up saves for you.
Okay, well, I think he's dead. But you never know. Strange things have happened.
He's just dead.
He's just
Does he
dead.
blow up?
No. So there's 2 more wounds for you all.
Right, he was on, how many wounds was he on?
He's on 6, I believe. Yeah.
Okay. We're going to fire then into him.
Yep, makes sense.
So 3 shots, hitting on 3s, 6s are lethal. We can reroll 1.
Oh my god.
We got a hit.
Chris rolls like Tom.
Strength 14,
Yeah.
so 3. That's devastating wounds.
Yeah, because he's T12, right? And that's death wounds. And how many?
Death wounds, D6.
You better roll that then. Because he's only got 6 left.
That's 6.
Okay. So because it's dev, I've got no 4 up invuln.
Yeah.
I've just got my 6 up, feel no pain, which would have been a 5 up had you not run away.
Yeah. He's dead.
Dead.
Does he
Now.
explode?
This could be really painful.
I hope he doesn't explode. He doesn't. Now, because that unit killed something, I
Yeah.
gain a fate dice of a 6.
Oh.
Looks like we're seeing the classic Chris comeback in action. Never count him out.
I can genuinely see him getting something here now.
Me too. What's up next?
Let's try and kill off the Castellan next because it has lots of guns.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now we'll try and take the other one out. Get a few more wounds off the table.
So on this one,
Yep.
which one are you going for?
We're firing these 5.
Into the Crusader?
Yep.
He has... What does... Hang on 2 seconds. So I've got ACP.
And I think this is exactly what we're here to interrupt at.
Exactly, yes.
To try and give some commentary while the thinking is happening.
Exactly. Either that or try and find some kind of modem to play over the top of it. But
Now, Tom's thinking about stratagems, I think. Oh, he's gone.
For 1 CP.
Cool. So that gives you 4
Yeah, 4 up invuln, yeah.
Okay. So they're going to shoot him. Hit on 3s. Rerolling one of them. They all hit. Strength 6.
So that'd be 6s.
With a reroll. Nothing. So now you spend that on that, we can redirect our shooting elsewhere. So now we're going to put
he's a devil, isn't
him into the
Yeah.
7. So 1 shot, hitting on a 3. And then wounding on a 6 at strength 6. We get a reroll. It's Eldar, nope. Right, we are going to fire everything from this Nightweaver into Night Spinner, into there.
Okay.
So
Now, if it were me, Dan, I'd probably have used my 6 on the fate dice that I picked up to auto-win with the Max Pistol.
Exactly, because that would have done a decent amount of damage.
That would have done a decent amount of damage, and it probably was the move to do.
I think he's forgotten purely about fate dice because he feels like he is fate dice himself.
That's true.
Exactly.
Now, this looks like the big tank shooting.
Exactly.
There is a death wound going on there.
Some death wounds and then a save to make.
Yeah, that one's fine.
But then he's got death wounds going through. 2 damage goes through. 2 damage does go through.
Two does go through. That's some more points on the board for Chris.
And then the shuriken cannon.
This
All hit. Strength 6, so 6 is to wound. And we'll use our wound roll, reroll. Nope. The next one's going to do the exact same thing.
Okay.
So d6 plus 3 shots for 6. Hitting on 3s with a reroll. And then wounding on 5s. But twin linked. Nope. And then the shuriken cannon, hit on 3s. Oop.
Yeah.
We sustained 1,
Very good.
but then wounding on 6s. With a reroll.
1.
So that is 1 with minus, I want to say -1. Yeah, -1.
3s. Yeah.
Cool. And then I guess the Autarch will fire his let's see,
Is he in
can
melt
only
range?
shoot him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Dan, I might have got this wrong, but it looks like the autarch pistol hasn't been shot yet.
no, so
He does hit.
I wonder what he was trying to shoot
Are
with
we
before.
using a fate dice here is the question.
Surely.
Just 1 goes through.
AP.
Enough for his invuln.
I'm pretty sure it just put you on your 4 up. It's going to be at least -3. It's -4.
Ooh.
Failed.
Failed. I haven't really got any CP left.
How far away are you?
I'm not sure I'm in your melter range.
You're not in melter range, but it is 1 damage. But once per turn, I can
Turn it
change
to a
the value
6?
to a 6.
Okay.
So it's 6 damage.
So he is down to 16 wounds.
Let me just check that. Yeah, it's once per turn, and I can't see him want to do any more this turn. So you got your fill in the pens.
Oh yeah. God damn it. 6. Yep. See, that's more like me. Cool. 16 wounds on him.
Cool. And yeah, that's my turn.
Yeah. No charges.
No.
So, Chris, not a bad turn, mate, but have you done enough is the question. Now, how many wounds have you done?
How many did I do?
You took 6 off him
Yeah.
and 2 off him. 8.
And
And then 6 off him.
Yeah. It's 14.
14.
another
And you
2.
took 2 off him.
So 16 wounds, I doubt.
So do we I get 10 for holding that objective. Mm-hmm. And then do we roll for another objective?
Another 2 objectives, please.
Ooh.
One each.
Go on then. So he's rolled a 6, and I've rolled a 6.
Okay, re-roll the 6.
We've got no plan if it's both so far. 1.
Okay, so the edges furthest to the wall, 1 on each, please.
All right. Just a foot from. Where to, I think is this. Are we playing this to the edge of the board?
Yes.
Yeah. So 1 foot
now.
from there. So where your guy is, basically here.
Yeah.
Can you give me it? So right
Now,
by you.
Points value for controlling objectives has now gone up to 15.
Interesting. Okay.
It was always the plan.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay.
Tom.
My go.
Piece to camera, please, my friend, and let us know what your plan is.
Well, he needs to die.
Nah, he's fine.
He can come off that onto that objective, but I've got enough points that I think I'm just going to come close to them and try and kill them. And yeah, just I don't know, just shoot the remaining things. Okay. Really, I don't know kind of what else to say. Yeah, let's do it. I'm going to do some quick movement then.
Some very tactical input there from Tom.
Some deep insights there.
Some
from
very
Tom,
deep
for sure.
insights. Now, there's obviously a bigger game at
Afoot,
here.
which is he's going to shoot the rest of the bits off the board.
Absolutely. Now, if I was Chris, I'd
Yes.
probably spend 1 of my CP when that knight in the middle of the board moves away to get my pistol melter shots going.
I would agree with that.
There are 3 CP at the moment. For
3
the
Eldar CP. He's been CP shy.
Looks like there's an Overwatch happening. Now let's come back to the players.
Go for it. So you
A 6.
got yeah. So he's hit once.
No. So once, strike 14. Oh, it's lethal because it's 6 to hit.
Yeah. He, I believe, I've not even fired anything with this guy yet because I've just been ignoring him. He has a 5-up invuln.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. And then I got a pistol shot. No.
Okay. Fine. Okay, let's do some shooting. He has.
Is that the end of your movement? Then I'll also spend a CP on Phantasm.
What you do? Move into engagement range? Not quite.
No, move out of your shooting range.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
And that's a classic Chris.
He has the
Very,
Ironstorm
very
missile pod,
tactical, tidy.
which he'll put
Right.
into, I guess, this unit over here.
Okay, you're -1 to hit them.
Yeah. I've declared it, so I'll do it. It's D6 +1 plus blast, so it'd be +2 for 4. And this is going to hit you on 4s.
Okay.
Yeah. That's good. 1 reroll. It is only strength 5.
Yep, 3s.
Yep.
AP?
No AP.
3 ups. 2 die.
2 die.
That was some guys already fallen over.
Let me just check. Last things what you.
And now it's quite a spicy meatball down.
Exactly.
Oh, another shot's coming through.
Heavy stubber. So that heavy stubber is rapid fire 3, same
Yep.
ones. So 6 shots,
Hitting on 4s.
hitting on 4s. Yep, 4s.
Pretty good.
Can't complain. Strength 4,
3s, yeah.
those -1.
Okay, 4 ups. 1 dies.
Nice. Okay. That's it for shooting for him. We're going to unload. We'll do him
Yeah.
first. So he's going to do his D3 plasma shots into the closest.
Yeah. See, the plan's just to blow up and do some damage to you.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's all I can do.
Where are Tom's Vulcan Mega Blasters going as well, Dan, is the question. 'Cause
The
he does
Vulcan
obviously
Mega
play them all.
Blasters.
Exactly, yes. Just
I put
in
everything
the
into that tank in front of me.
Everything into the
wise.
tank.
Everything
yes,
into the
exactly.
tank front.
Split fire never works.
Okay, so D3 plus 3.
Split fire, always tight.
Yep. 6 shots, hitting you on 3s. He doesn't get a reroll. Yes, strength 20, 2s.
Yeah. He doesn't get a reroll.
Doesn't get a reroll. Minus 3.
Minus 3. 6s. 1 goes through.
The 2d6. Oh.
6. It doesn't kill him.
Okay, then I've got
Down 2. That's half his wounds, so he's down to 6.
5, 4, 5. It's got 20 shots, hitting on 3s, sustain 1.
Add another 3.
Add another 3.
And that just seems like overkill. Wouldn't you say,
Exactly.
Dan?
Just a bit
Now there's sporting behaviour and there's unsporting
and
behaviour.
then there's this sort of stuff.
Toughness.
higher, right?
9s.
5s. See? 1, 2, 3, 4,
6.
5, 6, yep.
How much damage are these each?
Only 2 at minus 1.
Minus 1. Okay, puts me on a 4 up. That's enough to do it.
Yep, 6.
Oh, and you hate to see it. Those are not
don't
classic
explain.
Chris rolls. It seems like he's forgotten about CP rerolls.
Exactly.
He's forgotten about popping smoke.
He's forgotten about just the fact that he has
This is
CP
what happens
altogether,
with
really.
Chris. He gets he's got a bit frazzled.
Yes.
Now I hate to hark back to the classic Eldar versus Grey Knights game, where
Oh, of 2024.
we'll put-
2024. But the same thing happened. You know?
He
Everything
just got to the
from-
middle of the game and
Him into him.
Yep.
He hit this going.
he was either overthinking things.
Although
Absolutely.
I'll put his stubbers into him,
Okay.
but the 2 big guns into there. So rockets
Nobody likes to see
and
stubbers
stubbers
going
there,
It's
and the
true.
2 big guns, the plasma thing and the thermal lance or whatever.
Okay. I'm going to lightning fast reactions on the tank then.
On the tank, yeah? Okay. So
And as if by
let's
magic,
do
he's
the
remembered about his
Volcano
CP.
Lance
And
for
strategy.
D3
That's
shots
Lightning fast reaction.
for 1,
Yep.
hitting on 3s, or is it 4s now?
4s now.
Have I got a CP?
That's a badness.
Smart, I'm going to use it.
Cool.
Good, that's what should happen.
Balance is restored.
So then he's got his plasma decimator, which is going as well, so it's D6 plus 3.
Yep.
Right. So 6 in total. Hitting on 4s.
Yep. Pretty good.
Pretty good. Oh, I'll get a reroll. Nope. Strength 9.
T9.
4s.
This was against the tank, right?
Yeah, reroll for thing. Oh, you absolute.
Any
real
AP?
question
Minus
is,
3.
Was
I
Tom overcharged now?
And if he wasn't
Oh,
overcharging,
6.
he's absolutely taken the lot.
was he overcharging?
I don't know. I don't know if he was overcharging.
I was overcharging
Oh,
hazardous.
it's almost like he has to do a hazardous check.
Yeah, I know this could be
No.
disappointing. really for
So
everyone to
shield
see.
breaker missiles, I've got 2. I said I'd put them into there. Stupid, but let's do it anyway.
I just want to hit them because of stealth.
4s. Yep. Strength 12.
2s.
Yeah, and it's dev wounds for 1's dead, and then you've got it's minus 6.
Yep.
And that's the end of that guy.
And that's another unit off the table for Chris. Now, it's the words foregone
Right.
conclusion come up relatively often
Yeah,
in this game, and I
Okay.
think this might
Thermal
well apply to this
cannon.
game.
Yep.
So I'm gonna
Potentially,
I was
especially
going to
from
shoot
early
over here, but I'm
duels.
not now. I'm just going to try and get rid of this tank.
Okay.
Although, all right, so his stubber is going to come over here,
Yep.
and then everything else into him.
Okay.
So let's just do the
Stubber first?
Stubber, yeah. So 6 shots. into that guy, hitting on 3s. Twos. Oh no, it's only strength 4, so 3s. Yeah. -1.
4 up saves. CP reroll. I don't know if you can use more.
It was unbearable.
This is
Okay.
palpable. There's a CP reroll and it paid off.
CP
I'll give you that. Bugger. Okay. So, thermal cannon then into this thing.
Yep.
So it's 2d3. And you're even half range, so it's melt at 6.
Yep. So 2.
2. Brilliant. Hitting on 4s because lightning fast reactions on it. Sorry, that wasn't a roll. Reroll 1.
Now, Dan, was that a classic Tom cheat?
It was, yeah, the old, I didn't mean to roll that one.
He did drop a 3.
Yes.
Is what I
And
saw.
then certainly if that had been a 4, you'd question.
It didn't matter anyway. See, it always comes back round. It always comes back
The
round.
dice giveth, the dice taketh
Oh no,
away.
and the guy dice giveth again.
Ah.
So that is melted 6 already.
Ah, dear, that's a multi 6 on the old tank. That's 8 damage. He's alive.
He's alive. Just barely.
4 wounds. Okay, and then
4 wounds left.
Storm Spear, Rocket Pod, because I said everything was going to go into him except for the stubber. So I can't cheat and just do this into the one. So 4s. Strength 8, 9, so 5s.
Yep.
-2.
-2, so 5 ups. Yep.
And then we've got the 18 shots from the Avengers.
Now you have to admire his tenacity.
And also he's still showing such an air of confidence despite the fact that he's got one tank left.
That's
on
the
board.
uncanny thing about Chris, is that there's always an air of confidence there. He knows that he's going to bring back one Wraith Guard in his turn.
Exactly.
And that's going to make all the difference.
That's going to turn the tide of battle, I
That
believe.
may well. Now, as we know, when the next objectives drop down, it's going to be 20 points
Exactly.
for controlling them for the next 2. So there is still a chance that
There's still hope.
Not a lot.
Because obviously we don't max out at 100 points.
No, of course not.
2. So 2 saves.
That's some classic Tom rolls. Hit us yet again.
At -2.
He's thinking about fate dice, but he's got 5 up saves to try and make.
Well, would
Can
you
he, if he
use?
did, I would do them one at a time.
But-
Although the double 6, the
Six.
classic Chris manoeuvre,
Exactly.
just cutting to his face, looking very smug.
Well.
That's all the shooting.
Yep.
So charges.
Yes.
So whatever I need here, not a lot. Is it 5? 4, 5?
You're going to roll a double 1, it's fine. It's a 4.
I mean,
Yeah, you're just in.
and I don't have a CP, so I can't tank shock you. I will charge him into the little green dude,
Yeah.
just for shits and giggles. Yep, he's in.
Yeah.
And it's like what we've got here is some showboating.
Exactly.
Coming from Tom.
Practically
Just some unnecessary charges.
just taking the piss
Just-
for no reason.
So Knight Crusade.
He can see Chris's remaining units. He can see there's not a huge amount going on there.
No.
But still,
If he was really
Chris
thinking
is
of this as a
advantage.
spectacle, he could have let this go one more time.
absolutely.
But instead,
Sunstrike Gauntlet and a Reese Chainsaws.
He's learned from Dave Brown. He's learned from Chris.
Is it just one?
No chill.
no chill factor.
Oh, we have a question. Sorry, lads.
Do you just pick one weapon if it's dual melee?
Yes.
Melee?
Yes, you do.
Yeah, so you got
man.
to pick which one do you want.
We learned that earlier. To Dan's detriment.
Because it doesn't have extra attacks on it, right?
And they're toughness 7,
Some
right?
deep
Yeah.
thought going in.
So do 12 attacks at 10, hitting on 3s, -2, 3s. We'll do a 3 with 8 damage each. Probably
He's
12,
seen as
isn't it?
summoning some sort of demon or looking through his weapon
Right,
profile.
18, hitting on
Either or
2s.
he's just on Facebook.
Winning on 4s,
No one
like
knows.
3s.
Almost. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's got to be that one, isn't it?
Whatever one you want. I know which one I'd go for. I know which one I'd go
Classic Chris.
Oh,
move.
it's mind
he's
games to the
absolutely-
extreme
Your
from
choice,
Chris.
Tom.
And You do love to see it.
Don't
You
let
do.
me take anything away from you.
In fantasy, as
What's
in 40K.
their
Exactly.
save?
2 up.
He's win or lose in the game. He's in your head.
He makes you think.
So I can take you to sixes, right?
How many are in there?
3.
Oh, go on.
plus the character.
I'm going to do something stupid then.
Yeah.
I'm going to do just the strike. 6 attacks, hitting on 2s.
Yeah.
Strength 14, -4, damage 6.
Okay.
So hitting on 2s,
Yeah.
that's good. Winning on 2s. That's enough.
Reroll one of them.
Thanks very much. There you go. It's 5, -4, so only 6 up save.
I've made more 6s before.
You have, sadly, you have, and you probably will.
I made 1.
So they're all dead.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm just going to kick you with the feet on this guy. Titanic feet.
Yep.
And to add insult to injury, he's going in with the foot attack,
Literally just to stamp on him,
just to try and stamp on him.
metaphorically stamping on his dreams and his units at the same time.
Absolutely right. Now, Chris, he's a trooper. He's
Yeah.
still going. He's still fighting back.
Exactly.
No.
No,
But sadly, the Shadow Spectre
Yes.
has been taken down.
it's gone perhaps with his willpower at the same time.
Absolutely. Now, looking at the board down, there's not a huge amount of pieces left.
No, Chris has. I think he's still got one unit somewhere up at the top of the board.
It does look like we have a flamey boy over there,
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah.
and that looks like
What's his OC? Please? 10. Okay. Cool. Yeah, my go. Do you want to points total?
yes.
Yes.
Taking away.
Yeah,
How about
sure,
I have
let's-
one last turn and then we say Tom wins?
Okay.
Right.
There's still a chance to come back here, Chris.
I heard that if on your turn 3
And then-
you rolled a dice and said 6 and it is a 6, you have a reinforcements of a Revenant Titan.
Yes, I believe that's.
And then
in your command
yeah, we're
phase.
going to shoot.
So that was actually
Yeah.
already written into the rules.
That was definitely already in the rules. Chris, did you hear that?
Did you hear that, Chris?
No, I didn't hear that nonsense. So, oh shit.
I think he might.
Now
I
there's
think,
no point.
I think it might have
Okay.
dawned on him that he
Cool.
could
So
roll
we're going to
6.
shoot them.
Yep. Into which one? You can hit him.
Front one, yeah. So 3d6 shots for 15, for 7, 8, 9, 10, 15. Torrents are hits,
Yeah.
bringing on 6s, which are dev. That's 4 Feel No Pains.
Yep.
So he's down to 12. Then we're going to fire him at the Castellan. Actually, I should probably do some battle shocks. Back then, they failed. Him failed. That passed. In which case, we would have just moved that there to get it.
Right.
But
Yeah.
yeah, so 2d6 shots into him for 8. Wounding on 6s.
Okay.
The reroll. That is 2 dev wounds on the Castellan.
So fill the pains.
No, that's 2 damage.
He's on 20 wounds left.
We're going to fire everything from this Night Spinner into the Castellan.
Yep.
So Doomweaver.
Interesting tactics from Chris here, because you'd have thought focusing fire would have been the way to go. But he's going for a big Stellan. He's going for a big Bumba.
But I mean, why not? I suppose at this stage.
But you see, it's the 1s and 2s. Those are what lets him down.
Those are what lets him down. I think what he wants is one scout to take away from this.
I think so.
Again, he's got loads of CP.
He does. He's got 2 each, you see, because he's fishing for 6. It didn't really pay off.
Not enough. Not enough.
2 saves. 1 goes through.
And then that's 4
And then-
damage total that you get.
Another dev wound. That is 4 damage that goes through. Think down that takes him down to 16. No, just takes him down to 18.
18. That's not.
That's not what you want to see.
It's not ideal
And
for
now
Chris.
we've got our shuriken cannon. 3 shots, hit the 3.
He's he's still going for it.
There's 2 hits, rolling on 6s.
And there is the 6. Just the 1 6. That was from the shuriken.
That's a bad miss.
That was a bad miss.
Yep.
We got a melter pistol.
He's shooting a pistol at a giant man.
And he does hit.
Hits on a
Now
two.
he is.
Strength 9.
So
Now I'm surprised we're not seeing a fade dice here.
So
Yes.
roll it and turn it.
you'd have thought he would want to get something on the board.
Without our reroll.
He's trusting in that Eldar reroll.
6.
And he turns it into a 6.
Ah, of
That's
course.
the good move.
So that puts me. Oh, he gets 5 up.
He's on his own long.
Yeah.
But it's certainly got
And it's a shame he passes that. That would have
Yes.
been quite a bit of damage.
That would have been at least funny.
No, I think we're just going to come back for the charge phase.
Yep.
Right, I'll hit you first. I can't kill you, but I'm gonna die in blazing glory. Where is it? Melee weapons. So we have the Starglaive. So 5 attacks.
Yep.
Hitting on 2s.
Yeah.
They all hit. With strength 6.
Win on 6s.
With the reroll. Nope. Cool.
Titanic feet.
Yeah.
Hitting on 3s. 1 reroll. Strength 8 2s.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I think, well, yeah, maybe. Minus
I
1.
fail anyway.
It's 2 damage.
Okay, down to 2.
You failed both of them.
And Chris is alive.
He's alive. I mean, he's benefited from the most nonsensical rule
Oh
in all
dear.
of Warhammer.
No, I think he's died.
Oh no, that's
I
it.
think he's been taken down. Now, a little dance there from Tom.
Yes.
Oh, and I think
and
they've called it.
Exactly. Oh, and
Chaps, I think, is that it?
That's
Yeah.
it.
We called it.
Yeah.
Well. Tom, you were on course for a 150-point victory there if we'd have scored it all out, I think.
Yep.
Chris,
Yeah,
admirable effort.
yes.
it really wasn't.
First
Tom, how
turn,
do you feel after crushing Chris's hopes and dreams and killing his birthday
He's
present?
done it to me before. Not my birthday. He hasn't done my birthday, but my birthday's coming up in a month or so. So I'm sure that he can return the favour.
I'll wait for a
Remember
month.
that, Chris.
Yeah, he's going to wait for a month to store up the pain.
Absolutely.
No, I mean, look, that was a first turn, whatever happened, because
Yeah.
there was so much firepower, you're just going to reduce the other team, you know. It's
hit
too
you
much
once.
to hit back, yeah. And even with like trying to be nice, you can't. There's too much power. You can't stop it. Good fun though. Nice quick game. Be interesting to see, listen back the nonsense you two were chattering on about in the background.
Have you enjoyed your time on the show, Chris?
Oh, of course. I always enjoy my time on the show.
Will you be back next time for another weird game?
Another weird game?
Maybe, we'll see.
I think Chris like, I want to play a normal game.
I want to play a normal game with normal weapons where I can one-shot Titans.
Yeah, not this nonsense.
Not this nonsense where I've got to bring a big thing.
But
Yeah.
you didn't even get to the 35-point objective that we're going to bring down next turn.
At 50 points, I think we're fine.
Yeah, I think it was good fun. It's good fun
Yeah.
and good play. And look, the board is. I love these boards.
Yeah.
Looks brilliant.
last
Well
just
worth a day's effort.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, I guess thanks you very much for watching. If you like these kind of weird games, let us know.
That was a good joke.
Let us know because they are quite fun, and we are going to try some different things out. Whether you like it or not, actually, so you don't have to stick with it. Give us a like and subscribe, and we'll hopefully see you in the next one. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much for watching.
Cheers.
Right.